the media and everyone was just like frothing with like, George Bush is a murderer. He's a genocidal murderer. And then
he
like
is that.
5 years later, it's like, look at this goofy former president hugging Michelle Obama.
His paintings? Have you seen his paintings?
I bet they fucking suck.
They're better. They're infinitely better than my paintings.
Wait, no, show us either one of his or one of Hitler's. And we have to
guess.
we have to know which one's better.
I think he paints animals too. He does portraits of people. I've seen those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give his art.
I don't know if you've seen
Look, in the grand scale of, let's just say amateur art, I would say he's a 7 out of 10. If we're doing like all art, if like Michelangelo and Da Vinci are 10s, then George Bush is a solid fucking 5. Like he knows what he's doing. Clearly, I can't do. I'm so untalented. Like I can't doodle.
We'll see what it looks like.
I think it'd be fun if my wife and I painted each other's portraits and just saw what came of it.
You just treat it like a caricature.
Yeah, I'd be terrible. I haven't picked up a paintbrush since I was a child, but she might be half decent. She just paint by numbers all the time.
I was never good at painting or drawing as a kid.
No, like
okay.
Damn.
Well, this is definitely not Hitler.
Not Hitler. I don't see it.
Yeah.
These are not good.
Is the bottom left?
Excuse me? They're not good?
Do you know
I
any of
think
these
they're
people?
excellent.
I think that's
any of these
Mark
people.
Zuckerberg's wife on the bottom right.
Is the bottom center one
that's
Dirk
racist.
Nowitzki?
Dirk.
Oh, Zach said it. Dirk. Yeah. I don't know his name. That Dirk Winsky.
Is it Nowitzki?
Say it better for me.
Nowitzki.
That
That's
makes
not what the
sense if he
letters
was an
are.
Eastern European guy.
Zach wrote it down.
It might be Dirk Nowitzki, however it's pronounced, spelled, or stated. Everyone else, I have no clue. I thought top left might be like Hillary Clinton's huskier sister.
Yeah.
I thought she might. Who was the female leader of Germany?
Oh, Angela Merkel.
Yes, that's who I'm going for.
Angela
Merkel's
Merkel
much,
wished she looked like that.
Yeah, Angela Merkel is much fatter than that. But I mean, it is a painting. Maybe he was trying to be
and
nice.
uglier.
Who's the bottom left? That guy like coyly biting his tongue.
That's Chris Rock. No.
Chris Rock is not a chubby blonde woman. You're terrible at this, Zach.
Are you still gonna hold that his paintings are good, knowing that that guy in the top is Chris Rock and meant to
that is? I don't think that's Chris Rock. I think Zach's pulling.
I come to you in private and I say I want to show you my Chris Rock painting, and I show that to you. What do you say?
I say that's a real funny joke, Taylor. They don't all look the same. Okay, I've told you once, told you twice. This is the last.
I might
time.
know the top right. Do you remember that really pretty Afghan woman on the
That's
cover
not
of Time
the National
magazine?
Geographic pretty.
No.
Is it Nat Geo?
This is not her. That's not what this is.
No, that's a different.
I do remember exactly. That lady has green eyes though.
Green and blue, like they were striking.
Striking green eyes. Yeah, they're beautiful.
These suck, dude.
And you think like, oh, what a waste of that beauty. And it's like, what were you gonna fuck her? Leave her to a goat herding.
Zach got the answer. That's not Chris Rock. It's Gilbert. Oh,
Gottfried. Terrible painting.
Arenas?
I was going to ask you for help. Tuha Banye?
I just said a word. I don't. Okay, I don't know who these people are. They're clearly not famous enough for me to give a fuck about.
Steve Jobs, lower left.
My point stands that these are good paintings, infinitely better than anything that any of us would stick onto a canvas. Not
if we really gave it the old college try for like a year or two.
Yeah, maybe if you trained for a year, you could come close to what George Bush can do.
Yeah,
I think that proves my point.
Do you think he's been doing this for 6 months?
Well, he ran the world for like 8 years. I figured he took it up in the last 10.
He was painting. You know, these paintings aren't as good as those paintings that Epstein had on his island of like Bill Clinton in a dress and Bush knocking over the Twin Towers. Those were better done paintings.
Oh, come on, man. Like, that's all right.
All right, fine. This one's much better than any of the other ones.
That's all right. Because you know why? Because we know who he's trying to paint. I bet if we knew those other people, we'd be blown away too.
I got Dirk right away.
You did. And I that's the
it
one. It
doesn't help my point, but I also kind of figured out that he was that basketball player.
Credits for honesty.
Yeah.
That's not how he brushes his hair, though. That's a little inaccurate. I don't know about that.
I was going
to the browner hair in the front center. I just caught that.
and he had Jay Leno's hair going to the wrong direction. Not a guy for detail, I see.
Well, he
not.
probably was like mirroring it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
All right,
he
now
did the same
give us
thing
the
while he's
collection of Hitler portraits. Who did he
No,
paint?
You're right. It's inexplicable that I saw Hitler's done a lot of buildings and a lot of animals from what I remember. I remember like not cathedrals, but interesting European architecture, just a building
think of
front with a
houses
street
in
and some
front of
steps.
rivers. And,
Yeah, I think he was more of a landscape guy.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying? What the fuck is? Well, Bush painted this. That can't be what Bush painted.
Yeah.
But this looks like a joke.
Oh, of course it is. That would be a wildly inappropriate painting for him. Guy Abu Ghraib being tortured.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, they got theirs. I never had a problem with Abu Ghraib.